Hello, hello, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. My people, I am here once more today for us to continue with Biafra religion. We must evangelize. Biafra is our religion, is our ideology. We must all come together to evangelize. My people, at this time, I have to be here every day for us to continue to talk about everything that relates to Biafra. Join me from wherever you are watching so that we will all commune together talking about our religion. Biafra is our ideology, and we can never leave it to fall out of our hands. We must continue to evangelize Biafra coming, the restoration of the independent states of Biafra on the 2nd of December is going ahead, my people. Join me, my wonderful Biafrans, so that we will continue. Today, my people, I want to thank God using Psalm 30. Hello, Academy. Thank you so much. My people, I want to use Psalm 30, verse 4 and 5 to thank God Almighty, because what we are doing is directed by God. We are God's children, and we must do what God loves at all times. In this Psalm, Psalm 30, verse 4, it says, "Sing unto the Lord, O ye saints of his, and give thanks at the remembrance of his holiness." It says in verse 5, "For his anger endureth but a moment. In his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning." So, my people, we are the children of God, and in everything we do, we commit it into our holy hands. We are the saints of his, and we have to give him thanks and remember his holiness. As it says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. That is exactly the way God works. So we continue with the discussion of our current leader, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Let us listen to this, our brother here, and hear what he has to say about the issue of abducting our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also wanting our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, detained. Let's listen to him.
For me, I have, published so many news about the arrest of Simon Ekpa, but I have not really made my official statement about his arrest. For me, I think it has to do with finish. He's a citizen. They know how to settle their issues. Be very much concerned about what is wrong with you. Your farms, nobody is going there. The insecurity,
My people, you have heard him, that he is also a journalist. Hello, Shedrack. Thank you for joining. This, our brother here said that those of us who believe in our PM and Mazinam, that our concern, or those of them who are rejoicing, because if you look at the title of this program, he said that Nigeria jubilation will not last. That's why I used Psalm 30 verse 5, where it says that weeping may endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning, because those who are jubilating now may not continue to jubilate, and those who are crying now, their laughter will come in the morning. And this our brother said here, Udem Onyeme, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. We move. We are not giving up. The declaration of Biafra on the 2nd of December, the restoration of the independent states of Biafra, is going to be declared on the 2nd of December. Everybody, everything is intact. Our prime minister is in good health. He is in Finland, and Finland is in Europe. He is okay and fine. And that's what this our brother here is saying. He said that Nigerians should stop jubilating and focus on the insecurity that is caused by Nigeria government, bringing the Boko Haram. My people, he has just said that yesterday being 22nd of November 2024, that the Boko Haram have gone to Enugu State, at the border, to attack people, because all these things is their plan. Whenever they plan to arrest or detain any of our leaders, the next thing they will strike, because they are pushing very hard. They are pushing very hard to destabilize Southeast. And I have videos that will establish that evidence, that the focus of this terrorist government, the Fulanese in government, and the, what's his name, Shetima, Kashim, and the rest of them, Southeast is their focal target. So they thought that because our PM is being questioning, that our gallant men are also being questioned, but our gallant men fought them off. That is the defense. That's why they said that our PM is a Eloiwu Biafra. Thank you for joining. That's why they said that our PM is a terrorist, because if you are a freedom fighter, you must be ready to answer any name. That was the name they called in Gandhi, when Gandhi was fighting for India's independence. That is the same name they've called Mandela before he was in prison for 27 years. The same name they called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he is a terrorist. And now it is our PM's turn, that he is a terrorist. So because of that, yesterday, 22nd of November, they went to Enugu. They had the terrorists in motorbike, because they will always come from Benue State, all those areas. I showed the video of them praying yesterday. I will show that video again. We will continue to show it for the world to know that these people are not leaving us alone. They went there and killed 5 people in their farms. So that's why what this our brother here is saying, that what Nigerians should concern themselves is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Simon, our prime minister, because none of these men will solve Nigeria problem, because they are not the problem of Nigeria. Nigeria is ignoring constantly what their problems are. And they are making the gullible ones believe that those who want to leave Nigeria are the problems. Hello, my sister Diane, thank you so much. Before I go ahead, my people, I must remind you that why I came at this time is because today is fundraising. Everything has been laid down by our Prime Minister. There is fundraising going ahead today because our declaration for the restoration of independent states of Biafra on the 2nd of December is going ahead. Everything is going ahead according to plan. So Nigeria do not know their problems. They think that those who want to leave Nigeria are their problems. Nigeria is problem for itself. And Nigeria, to start with, is not a name. It's an English name by Flora Shaw and Lord Lugard. We are Biafrans. Period. So this our brother now made this video this morning, and I decided to bring it and for us to listen to it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello, Emeka. Are you hearing me now? Please confirm. No sound. Why? Are you hearing me now? Hello? Owen, are you hearing me? Is the sound returning now? Please, Emeka, can you confirm whether you are hearing me now? Okay. Okay, let me play this YouTube video. Okay, kindly tell me if, hello Elvis, kindly tell me, let me play the voice of this video to see if it is coming out. Are you hearing him? Okay, please, Emeka, let me play this YouTube video you are watching here and tell me if you are hearing his voice. Otherwise, I will remove it and carry on with my program. Let me play his voice. Hello, my people. Are you hearing me? Okay. All right. Okay, you cannot hear him. Okay, let me remove it. At least I have grasped what he is saying. Let me do it this way. Are you hearing him now? Please, Owen, sorry about this. Are you hearing him now? Okay, Meta, you can hear him. All right, let's carry on with our program then. I will leave him out. My sister Diane, she has made her constructive comment. He said, it's not that Nigeria government and their cabals don't know their problem. Their problem is just they think no one can stop them. Nigeria is a lawless country and the journalists are in support of it. Yes, the journalists are in support of it. All of them are this way. It's like the hardship in Nigeria. I don't owe anybody any explanation, but what I'm saying is I can see and understand that the problem of Nigerians is poverty, which the government of that country purposely want to put the people into. That was the way they impoverished Biafrans during the war. So they are using it, that same techniques, on the whole nation. When you go to the farm, they will buy you. When you have business, they will burn it down so that you will be so important. They offer you 1 million naira to turn to Islamic religion, you will quickly accept it, because that's what the latest terrorist group in Nigeria called Lacuna, or whatever they are called, are doing now in Sokoto, coming down. So like this, our brother said before the sound went off, you know, this studio is a very small one. It's not big enough to contain both YouTube and the race stream. So I've stopped it. That our brother is saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, neither Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nor PM Simon Ekpa, is the cause of Nigeria problem. That those jubilating that he is going to be stopped because he was not arrested, he was only called for questioning. And ndị be anyị na-anụ Igbo, nwanne anyị nwoke nọ na bie, mana a sị ya emetụ na fon aka, ya eme na nke a, ya eme na nke ọzọ. Ọgwụ, ọ nọ na bie. And he is a Finnish citizen. I will show you people here a video of our PM tearing his Nigeria passport. He is not a Nigerian citizen, and he's not coming to Nigeria. Nobody can bring our PM down to Nigeria. Finland is Europe, and there's a rule of law in Europe. They have to follow the usual and the normal procedure for renditioning somebody. Is just one of those hopeless African countries that don't value their fellow human beings. They don't value lives of their citizens. That's why they sold our leader and allowed Nigeria's zoo nation to come and lay their filthy hand on our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They think that our PM is coming to Nigeria. They can think again. So this our brother is telling us that maybe because they felt that our PM is now in one place, that their infiltrators, the terrorists, went to attack on Enugu yesterday, 22nd, and buried people in their farms. That is the way their brain, they don't have brain, my people. They don't think. How can you want somebody to join your religion by buying the person? It's not possible. The person will be running away from you. Even though Tinubu is now the president of Nigeria, but Oduduwa people still want to live. Last weekend, by this time, they were in Downing Street demonstrating. I have the video here. I can still play it. So the problem of Nigeria is neither Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nor Simon Ekpa, nor Sunday Igboho. Because these are people who have waited in Nigeria for over 200 years. Okay, let me say from 1914 to 2014, 100 years. From 2014 to 2024, that's 114 years or 110 years. This 110 years we have been with Nigeria patiently, but they are not changing, and they can never change. And they will even come out and tell you that their intention is to make the whole country to be Islamized. Is that how God wants you to bring religion to people? So religion has now been politicized, or politics has now turned to religious movement. Then you will go and tell Finland that our PM is a terrorist. Yeah, they called Ojukwu terrorist. They called Wazirike terrorist. They called Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu terrorist. Even Mandela was called a terrorist. Gandhi, who was looking for India independence in the year the Gandhi ruled India, they called him a terrorist. So calling our PM a terrorist is Nigeria way of doing things. Let me show you people the video of our PM where he was tearing his Nigerian passport, and you will understand that our PM kwadola kwado all the ready for Ija. You know, he is so bad. And as I said, our PM Gap. Yes, he will come out. Ndị na-amụ amụ, because when they brought Onyendu back,
today I denounce Nigeria, and everything I am going to be doing, and like I have done in the past, we continue to do, will be for the best interest of the restoration of Biafra and for the Biafra people. I have no contact. I cut every ties with Nigeria. I cannot be part of a terrorist country. I cannot be part of a country that sponsor the killing of their own people. I cannot be part and proud to call myself Nigeria or even have anything associated with Nigeria. So the fight between the Biafra people and Nigeria from today is the restoration and the total liberation of Biafra people from Nigeria.
My people, you have heard that. Our PM cut his Nigeria passport into pieces. He denounced them publicly. He videoed himself doing that. And he is no longer a Nigerian. And he can never set his foot there. The only time he will return to that part of West Africa is when Biafra is restored. But the fact that yesterday they went to buy people in Enugu State. Hello, my sister Franca. Thank you so much for joining. The fact that they went yesterday, 22nd of November 2024, to buy our people in the farm in Enugu, we tell you that this is their aim. They will try to bring someone down. Then they want to know whether the BLA went there. So these people, they don't know what is coming for them. The declaration of Biafra restoration on the 2nd will be done by, we have multi-professionals in this Biafra government. The cabinet ministers are all professors. Are you talking of Biafrans? Are you joking with us? Our PM, being a barrister in Finland, studied international law. That's why he wants to bring Biafra from diaspora, as Onyendu directed, as Onyendu said. So our brother Obunego Ato Ogu said, good afternoon to all the truthful Biafrans. Exactly, because it's not anybody that is calling himself or herself Biafra is a true Biafran. He continued, he said, our country is a must. Nothing is going to stop Biafra. Well done, Betty Ada Biafra. Please vote and donate. Thank you, my people. The donation will start by 7 Biafra time, 7 p.m., which is 6 p.m. in the United Kingdom, where I reside. Calling PM and Onyendu terrorist is a badge of honor. Exactly. If freedom fighters never reach the stage of them being called terrorists, he is never a freedom fighter, but a political group. That's very correct. That's a wonderful comment. Thank you so much. So PM has here turned his...
Because today I denounce Nigeria, and everything I am going to be doing, and like I have done in the past, we continue, will be for the best interest of the restoration of Biafra.
Yes, Charles Onubiko said, may God, Lord, bless you and up able Prime Minister. Yes, thank you so much. Biafra Manik said, good afternoon from my location, Nwada Betty, Daloso. Biafra Max Exodus, you omitted the hashtag. Yes, thank you so much. There's a hashtag, and Pokrepo1. Entire world aware that ignited main problems causes all Islamic wars in Nigeria, Zulu, Niger Islamics, extremes, jihadists, terrorists, Boko Haram evil against hashtag Biafran, hashtag Christians, etc. Black. I know you are very correct. Peter Pan said, Nigerians hate their own freedom. Odobe Chimaroke said, good afternoon, ma. All hail Biafra. Thank you so much. Yeah, Biafra Manik, hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. My people, Biafra is coming. You know Nigeria should not be new to you. All their journalists, our sister Diane has hit the nail on the head. The corruption in Nigeria goes round. The journalists, they will always dance to the tune of this terrorist government. They will not tell you the truth. They lie a lot. Even what they have on their newspapers that I am seeing, that our PM is going to be brought back. Brought back from where? Finland is not Kenya. He's not going to be brought back. Brought back for what? To people who don't have control of the way they buy human beings. My people, if our PM sets his foot on Nigeria, don't believe anything I tell you. Nigeria will not see our PM. Impossible. It is impossible. You know, let us listen to this man. You don't like somebody. Gina.
They are jubilating. They are jubilating because they don't want to lose Igbos. They are jubilating because of useless hypocrisy they have found themselves in for many years. Because if you don't love somebody, if he says he will go, you will be very happy. You will be celebrating his exit or exodus from your enclavement. But these people, you don't love them, you don't want them to go. Are you mad? The only madman go, they do that kind of thing. You are celebrating because Biafra is not going, but you don't give them chance. You are all midgets. You are all midgets. You are all sycophants. If you don't want me, leave me to go. If you want...
Yes, thank you, Gina Duru, for joining. Do you mean Obato Bie? Obato Bie is a great man. Onyeka Ezia, all hail Biafra. You are all welcome. I appreciate you, my genuine Biafrans. Tony Martin Nwankwo, Biafra is the only hope. Let us keep on fighting for our existence. Yes. And my wonderful sister Franca said, they are all dreamers, of course. Yes, they are all dreamers. They never say things the way they are. Our PM can never set foot in Nigeria. Yes, exactly. Now that he has been called for questioning, my sister Gina said Obato Bie is equal to the task. So our ancestors are behind him. Exactly. And Chikamsi Ma said, and we are going home. My people, we are home and dry, because on the 2nd of December, activity starts on the 29th of this month. Yes, my sister Diane said, the problem of Nigeria government and their cabals are afraid of 2nd of December. That's why some money mongers are lamenting on the media to justify the money paid to them. Yeah, with a laughter emoji. Yes, well constructed comment. They are afraid. But do you people believe that this yesterday, all those people they were showing, I showed you people yesterday the video of the terrorists. I can show it again. They sent them to Enugu yesterday and they fight people because they believe that now they can go. I don't know whether they thought that the BLA, our angels, that they are also detained or are being questioning like our PM and the BLA Weje Nyuofa yesterday in Enugu at the boundary. That is what they do all the time. That's what they do. A country that wants peace. You are accusing somebody of terrorism, and yesterday your terrorist group went to our farm and started buying our people. Yesterday, 22nd of November. Let's hear this, our brother. In fact, from what this our brother is saying, is that the zoo don't want Igbos to go. Why? It's not because they love us. They are looking for the gas and the oil. That's what they are looking for. You don't like somebody, you don't want him to go. That's madness.
They are jubilating because they don't want to lose Igbos. They are jubilating because of useless hypocrisy they have found themselves in for many years. Because if you don't love somebody, if he says he will go, you will be very happy. You will be celebrating his exit or exodus from your enclavement. But these people, you don't love them, you don't want them to go. Are you mad? You can't go to do that kind of thing. You are celebrating because Biafra is not going, but you don't give them chance. You are all midgets. You are all midgets. You are all psychophants. If you don't want me, leave me to go. If you want me to stay, you allow me have access to what you have access. If you allow me to stay, you won't make me the last class. We'll become among the first class to do our things. So all those midgets are haters. The midgets are haters. They have passion to hate Igbo. Yet they don't. See, let me tell you, they are haters. And it is now playing on them.
Yes, it's correctly playing on them. They don't want Igbos. There was a video I showed last time of Showore, where Showore was telling us about the memo. Hello, my wonderful sister. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much, my people. They said, do not allow Igbos to rule Nigeria. Let me bring that video. Let me bring it. So our PM will never touch ground on Nigeria soil. Never. The only time PM will come to West Africa is when Biafra is fully functional. After 2nd of December, so many countries will recognize Biafra and you will all see it. That's the only time that, you know, that our PM will come to the zoo. Let me see. Yeah. Listen to this video of Showore and you will know that they don't want us in Nigeria.
Has an Igbo problem. There is a secret memo in government that whenever we want to take in this country, be careful of the Igbo. Don't give them position. Don't give them opportunity. Otherwise, they will back. For an Igbo man to survive in Nigeria, as it is currently put together, Nigeria must break.
Wait, I think you had with Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
You are telling us now that Nnamdi Kanu.
Don't you know what happened? The pogrom this country where people were slaughtered, their bodies and their heads placed in train going down south? Even our parents, wow, tell us, Igbo, in 2024, detaining Nnamdi Kanu against all the court orders, against all the court rulings.
Yeah, you have heard it, because Showore is in media. He is in media. Yes. Well, Chikamsi, I really don't know about that. Let us get our freedom first. You know, most Nigerians, you have heard all he said, how they told them, Peter Obi happening up to come back in year 2027. Says who? Who is going to be there waiting for them? No, we are not. Biafra, 2nd of December is how many weeks from now? I don't know. From my calendar. My thing is, those of you who are really in homeland, do not be worried, because Nigeria soil will never see the back of our PM. Finland is in Europe. And in Europe, for you to bring somebody back, it can take you 3 years. You will go through court process. That's number one. And Nigeria is not, they don't comply to rules of law. They believe in their Sharia. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and acquitted by court. Yes. Yes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and acquitted, and they refused to release him because the fear of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the beginning of wisdom. The same thing with our PM now. Nothing mega. Our PM is not coming. He's a Finnish citizen. That's what this guy, Okocha, that I brought his video here, said. Okocha said that they should not jubilate because nobody is bringing our PM back. He is a Finnish citizen. Finland want to investigate whether the way Nigeria said that our PM is sponsoring terrorism, whether he's a terrorist or not. So that they will take 2 weeks, they themselves, the Finlandians, the president of Finland, that they will take 2 weeks to investigate that. And my people, tell me in your own judgment what you think that the result of their investigation will be. It's obvious. That's why I bring some videos here so that the world will see it and know who is the terrorist. Whether we, the ones that UN Charter Article 51 give us right to freedom and to defend ourselves, whether we are the ones who are fighting them or they are the ones fighting us, we have legal right to defend ourselves. Hello, Frank. Thank you so much for joining. Frank said, we are ready to move out of evil Nigeria that doesn't obey even their own laws. Exactly. Not to talk about the international war. We totally tired of Nigeria and their propaganda. Yeah, all their corrupt newspapers, corrupt journalists, they are writing what they don't know because they don't even take time to read. Adobe, thank you so much. Chimaroke said, that cannot because it's the gift of God gives Biafrans. Yes. SO, thank you for joining my people. Remember everyone to click the like button, subscribe to Betty4 TV if you haven't. SO said, good evening, great Biafrans. All hail Biafra, wonderful people of the rising sun. May our days be long. Great news is about to be heard. The sun is surely shining with every move of PM Simon Ekpa. Thank you so much. And my sister Gina said, all this is because of the 2nd of December. Exactly. Because yesterday now is not even long. They have already sent their wow. Are you saying that there is no sound? Me now. My God, I don't know why this no sound. Chooks, thank you for joining us. Please confirm if you have started hearing sound now. Tony Martins said, does leaders in the One Nigeria? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Tony Martin said, does the leaders in the One Nigeria, in One Nigeria, are layers and have soiled their hands with blood? That is the way it is. They didn't start today, my people. They didn't start today. Yes. Obinebu said, apart from being finished citizen, civilized nation will send an individual to a country that doesn't understand human rights laws. Exactly. Nigeria does not understand human rights laws, not at all. You can imagine of the fact that now they are accusing our PM of sponsoring terrorism. They were sending people yesterday to go and buy people in their farms in Enugu because we have common boundary with them in that region. My sister Julie say right on. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. James Okafor. Thank you so much. Yeah. Chuka, thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Yes. I showed it here. PM tearing his Nigeria passport. NG, thank you for joining. NG said, whatever they want to do now, they should do it. But nothing will stop Biafra Restoration Declaration on the 2nd of December. It is going ahead. Those talking nonsense about Simon Ekpa, tell us what they have done since they kidnapped Kanu. Exactly. That's why I told them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our PM, Simon Ekpa, is not Nigeria's problem. Nigeria is one nation that has problem and doesn't want to solve it. They may know what their problem is, but they are deliberately ignoring it. But we have crossed that Rubicon because after 2nd of December, by one of our super ministers, you will all see how countries will pour in their recognition on Biafra because they know that we are not terrorist group. Yes, my brother Uche said, celebration of the enemies will turn to shame. Soon, there will go in shame. Yeah, they will go in shame. Jude Monsu, thank you for joining. Jude said, no going back, Biafrans. We move, Biafra. Yes, we fly. Thank you so much. And SO said, the fact remains that no other tribe is showing the seriousness of exiting the zoo like Biafrans. Our level of agitation keeps increasing with every new phase. Yes, this is why they are jealous of PM. You nailed it. You nailed it. How can you be telling us that, look at it, listen to this, and you still want us to remain with you? No. You people know that the same thing they are doing with the terrorists in the military now was with a group of soldiers, and that was Saduana of Sokoto. They were using them to capture Ilorin, Kwara State. That was why those soldiers decided to conduct a coup. Look at it. Hear this guy.
Nigeria has an Igbo problem. There is this secret memo in government that whenever we want to take charge in this country, be careful of the Igbo. Don't give them position. Don't give. Nigeria has an Igbo problem. There is a secret memo in government that whenever we want to take, be careful of the Igbo. Don't give them position. Don't give them opportunity. Otherwise, they will back. For an Igbo man.
So, my people, you have heard it. It's not hidden. There are certain things you might be doing in secret and an ignorant person will not understand or pay attention. But this is very clear. This very secret memo is the reason why P2B won landslide victory. And their law says that for you to be a president in that country, you must win the Federal Capital Territory, which won. Obi even won in Tinubu State, in Lagos. Yet, they took it away from him to confirm exactly what this guy is saying. But our brother said he wants to see the video of our PM tearing his Nigeria passport. Let me play the video. Is a very short clip of video, and you will see it. Our PM is not a Nigerian, so nobody is bringing him to Nigeria. He's a Finnish citizen. Nigeria cannot go through that. They can't.
Because today I denounce Nigeria, and everything I am going to be doing, and like I have done in the past, we continue to do, will be for the best interest of the restoration of Biafra and for the Biafra people. I have no contact. I caught Nigeria. I cannot be part of a terrorist country. I cannot be part of a country that sponsor the killing of their own people. I cannot be part and proud to call myself Nigeria or even have anything associated with Nigeria. So the fight between the Biafra people and Nigeria from today is the restoration and the total liberation of Biafra people from Nigeria.
My people, you have heard it. Yes, our PM is not in Nigeria. Nobody is bringing him back to Nigeria. Let them stop rejoicing, because they always deceive themselves. Nigerians are very deceitful, very, very deceitful. They like to lie to people, and they have lied and given it to Finland, pressurizing Finland. They are pressurizing Finland. You know, let's listen to the talk of our PM. You know, he said something here.
A fact than that. That is what the national anthem of the Biafra said. We must defend our land or we perish. I've seen those who refuse to defend their land perishing and being annihilated within the Nigeria setup. And of course, Biafra remain the only nation that have risen up, taking it upon themselves, pick up arms to defend themselves, our women and children against the invasion of the Islamic State, against the terrorist state, against a country sponsoring terrorism. And of course, So anybody listening to Biafra national anthem and you are yet to support and being patriotism to the wording of that national anthem, it means you are deceiving yourself, because it says we must defend our land. And today, if you are not part of this government that is now defending our land, so we will not perish, you are lying and deceiving yourself. And I don't need to go into long stories. Every one of you know that whatever we do is on social media, because we are living in a global village, and because the struggle and the liberation of Biafra is not a secret society. It is not something that is secret. Everything we are doing is open, because we are aspiring and fighting to restore a nation. We are not fighting to become a group or become political pressure group or anything secret society, because what we are fighting for is to become a nation, to have our independent country. And in regards to that, in respect to that, you must do everything.
Yes. Yes, my brother Tony Martin said December 2nd is non-negotiable. All hail Biafra. And there's a Frank said the truth of the matter is that Biafra have thousands of Simon Ekpa. And in the case of Biafra, no one will stop it come December 2nd. No one. Absolutely no one. Yes. And the SO said other tribes uses agitation to negotiate political positions like presidency, but Biafrans want nothing but to exit from satanic zoo. That's it. Yeah, zoo is very demonic and satanic. Very, very. That's what they are. And NG said, be careful of Igbo. Don't give them opportunity. Don't give them position. Yet they don't want Igbo to go their way. Exactly, my brother. Igbo cannot be president, but so-called repentant terrorism can. Exactly. And the Eze Frank said, on the basis of Obi becoming the president of Nigeria, my sister, the land of the rising sun cannot and can never Obi, because he will become a problem to our freedom. Yes, Obi is a pro-Hausa man and Fulani. Obi is a willing slave. That's what Obi is. And my sister Gina said exactly at Eze Frank Izuchukwu on point. Yes. SO continued again and said, Biafra is the only tribe that doesn't do boy to England. We won that war and we'll keep winning. Yes, we fought without any foreign aid. They never allowed us to gain access or for any foreign aid to get to us. They never allowed it. But with only our strong will, and by that, 2nd of December is victory. Yes, 2nd of December is going ahead because PM has already gone to submit the document to the president of Finland, informing him that we are coming. So we are moving ahead. Don't give them the chance has been the conspiracy which they turned to currency, which is Naira. Yes, that means never allow Igbo rule again. That is it. Yes, you are very correct, Frank. Well, they go and rule themselves. As for us, we are going. Yes, my brother, we are on our way. They can't stop us. Let us listen to some other important videos that will confirm to you that everything happening in the Southeast is neither Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nor our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Neither of these two. We are not the problem in that country. The zoo know their problem, but they don't want to listen and work on it. They don't. They know what they are doing. They think that by delaying us, we will give a damn. We don't give a damn. We don't.
Nigerian journalist Dr. Kemi Lawrence for Kemi Talks Media. It's Saturday.
Hello, Jimmy Ara. All this, their propaganda against Simon Ekpa, just to of Biafra freedom, but they came very late. I pity one Nigerianist. Yes, those who weep at night will rejoice in the morning. That is Psalm 30 verse 5. They will cry, but we will rejoice in the morning. Onwere ife na-eme PMI, nwoke mmadụ nọkwala onwe na bie o. Onwekwa onye jie. Ma nọ na ọ mekwu ife ọbụla kịta. So, obi sie onye ọbụla ike. Samuel Iteshi said, I suggest that we embark on heavy revolution after December 2nd if they fail to release Mba PM Mugapota Bachinkiti. Just let us listen to this, our journalist. But can I tell you people one thing about this journalist? Her name is Kemi Lawrence. That's what she calls herself. She's a doctor, a PhD. She's a very fantastic journalist. But do you know, she even attacked Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu one time, but that was when she was in Nigeria. And she ran. She's now in America, and she is saying nothing but the truth now. Listen to her. That is what other journalists, they are all speaking out of fear. Our brother SO said, you have good channel. Simple, clean, informative, and inclusive. Keep it up at Betty Ford. Thank you. I am. Thank you so much. My beautiful sister said, Julie, do you know that an oil company refused to interview my son because he is Igbo? Ask them, who owns the oil? They call us terrorists so that anybody who hears our name will be calling us terrorists. Do you know why they refused him? Because those who interviewed your son controlling the oil may be foreigners, and they have been instructed. That was why Saduana of Sokoto in 1952, when he came to England, and the journalist asked him, what do you have against the Igbos? And he said that Igbos are this kind of people that when they come to your land, they will want to start building houses to claim your land. Can you imagine? To tell you his mental capability, that he doesn't think of development. How do you develop a place if you don't build a house? And that Igbo man likes to be on top of everybody. Says who? Since that Nigeria was made an independent state, 1960, till today, it has been Fulani ruling Nigeria. That's why he said that when they want anybody to work for them, if they don't see anybody from another tribe, as if to say that Nigeria belongs to them. These are people that came from Sahel. I own something and you come to it, and you don't want to ask me, the owner, to take it, and you are taking it by force. And when I speak, you will tell them that I'm terrorizing you. And you are a visitor. These are people that came from Sahel. Denying a boy that went to the university, maybe he studied petrochemical engineering, and he went to an oil company to look for a job, and they told him that because he's an Igbo, he will not be recruited into that job. That is to tell you what we have been suffering. So it is not about Simon or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is about our freedom and our liberty. Then Jimmy Aya said, suffering is too much for Biafra, and the hatred is too much. Because the children of God, that is how they suffer. NG said, Finland is civilized nation. Don't ever think that Finland will go that low to send our PM, no matter how much they give Finland. We have international lawyers. One is in London and one is in America. It can never happen. It can never happen. So to tell you that all these journalists, they speak out of fear. This lady is now in America. Listen to what she's saying now.
November 23rd, 2024. Let's talk about what's going on in Southeast Nigeria. I'm going to make it clear as much as possible for everybody to understand what's going on in this video and for you to make it viral and spread it all across the internet to Nigerians. Nigerians abroad are very important. There has been a wave of buying all over Southeast Nigeria. People are being bought left, right, and center. 4 years ago, about some plan straight method to buy Southeast Nigerians, specifically the Igbos, and no one believed me. 4 years later, you're not believing me. After they wiped out a lot of people in Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, a farmer was quiet on his farm after harvesting yam, cassava, and...
Do you people realize that this video, she made it today, 23rd of November, 2024. She made this video in Enugu. At Enugu, they buyed people in their farm. That's what she's saying. And she's in US. So this will show you that other countries are watching Nigeria closely, but they don't know. They don't know. They think that they have it all. They want to force their religion down our throats. It can never happen. Or they felt that because our PM is not there to talk now, that our BLA have gone to sleep.
Cocoyam and everything. At the end of the day, if one farmer is spied in America, do you know what's going to happen? 3 farmers spied, several injured. That's the headline of the Nigerian media. And you should know by now that the Nigerian media is owned by politicians and businessmen. There are people who are strategically placed in Igbo land to buy Igbos. Okay, it's a new method of what happened during the Biafran War. The people that orchestrated the Biafra.
Yes.
And they've led Nigeria. General Gowon is alive. General Obasanjo is alive. General Buhari is alive. Everybody in that war, many of the strategic people are alive. And they've led Nigeria again and again. And they're watching this happen. This is the Biafra War again, secretly. But all the killings that have been going on in the metropolitan areas of Igbo land, they stick it to IPOB. They stick it to MASAB. They stick it to ESN. They stick it to all the Nnamdi Kanu groups. Feel that we don't know what's going on. People know what's going on. They're not going to talk. The media is the wrong person to even go meet. The Nigerian media is the...
My people, you have to listen to this again. Please. My brother S.O. said the real problem that zoo is England. Fulani is just slaves. willing to serve. Yes. Nwanne m nwoke anọ m na befa ka m sụọ ya n'onu be anyị. Ndị a chọrọ gas na oil because you know December last year, before Putin seceded in Ukraine, all won ndị Ukraine fa join kwa na NATO. Ọkwa ifugi because na America na Russia ada afụ eye to eye. Mana Russia, because they have everything in Russia, they supply gas and the crude oil to Europe. Owebu na ndị Europe niile na support to Ukraine. Then Putin agbanyụọ ya because ọ ya nwa na control everything. Fa wee na-achọzi ka ejide anyị n'ike so that oil anyị and our gas will be supplying them. Then Fulani bụ ndị bịara abịa because the oil in Nigeria is this way. Think of the first case that Solomon, I'm addressing my brother's comment. In the Bible, there was a lady that had a child and she slept over her child and the child died. And the one that her own child was alive, the other one left her died child and was fighting for the child that is alive. And they brought the case to Solomon. Solomon said that they should give him a sword. They gave him a sword. He said that he will share this child into two, so that this one will take one will take one. The one that her own child died said, go ahead, do it that way. But the real mother of the child started crying and said, my king, don't buy the child, give it to her. So when you tie this thing I said now into what is happening in Nigeria, you will see that we are the ones, the goose that lays the golden egg. We have endured for so many years. Beke, they want Fulani, they want to settle their marauding people because they are wanderers. They have no place in these Fulanis. If you look at their physique, their physical appearance, you will know that they are Arab. But because of their violent nature, Arabs drove them away. They and Somalia are the same. But because that they have intermingled, remarried people who are not from their tribe and started giving children, they lost those features. But that blood is still in them. So they have no place in Africa. Even Sahel, where they came from, they were driven away from there. And Usman Dan Fodio took them. If you look at Usman Dan Fodio, you will think he is an Englishman. They came. You can imagine. They want to push us away from our own oil and our gas because it does not belong to them. That's why they are giving it away and using it to buy Ngwara to come and buy us. So this position the woman in the Bible is the position we are. We are just at the center, the receiving end. Ụmụnwa bekee na-ezu our oil, na-ebunye ndị Fulani Ngwara, ndị Fulani enyefa freeway. But if onye Igbo chọọ oil or chọọ employment, they will not give it to you. This oil, by way of history, was discovered in 1956, which was 1958. They started excavating the oil. Till today, what have they achieved with it? No hospital in Nigeria, no good roads, no serious infrastructure in Nigeria. Look at Dubai that came in this 2020 something, or in the 90s, Dubai is now world a tourist center. But Nigeria, their president still goes abroad. You can tell Joe Biden if he is sick today, because Joe Biden is always falling and falling. That's why he allowed Kamala Harris to go and fight Trump, and Trump defeated her. If somebody like Kamala Harris or Joe Biden falls sick, do you think they will go to Germany for treatment? Or if Emmanuel Macron becomes sick as the president of France, he will come to UK for medical treatment? That is not a nation. Until Biafra is restored, then that part of the world, we know that they have a nation. Look at the way we conducted our referendum. It looks so simple. Is it not? That is the work of our PM. I have a video here that I will play after this one, where a man was telling us the 10 qualities of our PM. So my brother Shedrack said, unfortunately, the Nigeria gutter polluted media has succeeded in producing generation of ignorant and brainwashed citizens who never understood the actual rhythm of the government music for them. Exactly. Coupled with the fact, you are very, very spot on what you said, but the nitty-gritty is the removal of history from the curriculum from schools. In fact, you know, children should read the history of their ancestors to know how things started, where they should go and where they should not go, things they should put under their focus and things they should ignore. But everybody in that country, like you rightly say, we are brainwashed. When they brought Onyendu back to Nigeria, Joe Igbokwe knelt down and was thanking God. Today, Joe Igbokwe is crying woe because they have dumped him. Use and dump. That is the Fulani government. Use and dump. So my people, Jimmy said, Biafra need to go and is our fundamental right. Yes. One of United Nations Charter gives you right to freedom, so it is inalienable right. You have to exercise your freedom, provided you are not spying anyone. We are not. They are the ones spying us. And we are not trees. When you say that you want to cut a tree, that tree will be there 100 years. It will never move until you come and cut it down. But we are humans. We have feelings. We have ear and we hear. We have hands and we have to use it to defend ourselves reasonably, and that is it. Akpoke said, God bless you, my sister, for the good work you are doing. Thank you so much. We have to. Even when Biafra comes, I will continue, because we will wash our people's brain back and sanitize it. Our people have to realize that competition is part of life. It brings development. But Fulanis, they don't know about that. That love of one another is what makes a country to develop. And my brother Shedrack said, by the time they might have succeeded in arresting and incarcerated all the strong voices speaking for the common voiceless populace in the country, then there will be no one left to let the world, let the world know. Exactly. That's why this very studio has a YouTube and Facebook, and the world comes to YouTube and TikTok. Sorry, not TikTok, Twitter, X. They have to see and know. There's a video I'm going to play after the other one. You will hear. Tony said the only light and hope in Africa is Biafra to stand as a nation. That is it. Listen to this.
Nigerian journalist Dr. Kemi Lawrence for Kemi Talks Media. It's Saturday, November 23rd. Let's talk about what's going on in Southeast Nigeria. I'm going to make it clear as much as possible for everybody to understand what's going on in this video and for you to make it viral and spread it all across the internet to Nigerians. Nigerians abroad are very, very important as well. There has been a wave of buying all over Southeast Nigeria. People are being quiet left, right. 4 years ago, I told you about some plans and orchestrated methods to buy Southeast Nigerians, specifically the Igbos. And no one believed me. 4 years later, you're not believing me. After they wiped out a lot of people in Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and so on and so forth. Yesterday, a farmer was quiet on his farm after harvesting yam, cassava, and cocoyam and everything. At the end of the day, if one farmer is spied in America, do you know what's going to happen? 3 farmers spy, several injured. That's the headline of the Nigerian media. And you should know by now that the Nigerian media is owned by politicians and businessmen. There are people who are strategically placed in Igbo land to buy Igbos. Okay, it's a new method of what happened during the Biafran War. The people that orchestrated the Biafran War are still alive. And they've led Nigeria. General Gowon is alive. General Basajo is alive. General Buhari is alive. Everybody in that war, many of the strategic people are alive. And they've led Nigeria again and again. And they're watching this happen. This is the Biafra War again, secretly. But all the killings that have been going on in the metropolitan areas of Igbo land, they stick it to IPOB. They stick it to Masab. They stick it to ESN. They stick it to all the Nnamdi Kanu groups.
My people, you see what now is a very powerful point to the world to understand that Biafra War is openly ongoing. And as she said rightly, that all the people that orchestrated that Biafra War are still alive. And they will plant people in all the places to buy Biafrans, especially our young men. In case there's any war, we will not have anyone to fight for us. You will see where they soak some of them in pool of dirty water. After they buy them, they will even ask them to drink the water. You saw when they went to Onyendu's house in 2017, and Onyendu escaped. Onyendu was due to go to court, but before his court hearing, they went to buy him, and they buyed almost 30 youths there. Now, as she said, the same strategy they used to fight us is what they are using now. And after that, they will tag it on IP and say that is Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa that is causing insecurity. I am saying it here. Anybody listening to this media should listen to this lady, that they stick all these people all over Southeast and keep buying our people. They wear uniform, military uniform on the terrorists and give them gun to go and keep killing our people. And they will tell you that Simon is a terrorist. How can somebody who is in Finland terrorize a country like Nigeria or terrorize Southeast that he is fighting to defend? It does not add up. This lady made a whole lot of sense in what she is saying. Let me repeat, journalists, anyone listening, listen to this lady. Listen to her. The way they are fighting our people and they will say that it is Simon Ekpa. It is not Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist.
No one believed me. 4 years, you're not believing me. After they wiped out a lot of people in Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and so on and so forth. Yesterday, a farmer was quiet on his farm after harvesting yam, cassava, and cocoyam and everything. At the end of the day, if one farmer is spied in America, do you know what's going to happen? 3 farmers spied, several injured. That's the headline of the Nigerian media. And you should know by now that the Nigerian media is owned by politicians and businessmen. There are people who are strategically placed in Igbo land to buy Igbos.
Did you hear that? There are people who are strategically placed in Igbo land. The WhatsApp team or group where I am, somebody said yesterday on a voice recorded note that Biafra youth should be now informed that this military, they have now devised another means by wearing civilian clothes, and they are doing keke driving, and they will carry you and start the topic of Biafra, that you should not respond. And when they do that sort of thing, they will tell you it's IPOB. They will carry all of you to an unknown destination and you will never come back. That's what she meant, that they are strategically positioned to buy Southeasterners. It's always good to hear this. She is a Yoruba lady. She lives in America because that she is a citizen of America. She ran away because of whatever she's afraid of. Listen to her now. So all those journalists who perch around trying to hear what we are saying, listen to this. And she made this video this morning.
Happen. 3 farmers by several injured. That's the headline of the Nigerian media. And you should know by now that the Nigerian media is owned by politicians and businessmen. There are people who are strategically placed in Igbo land to buy Igbos. Okay, it's a new method of what happened during the Biafran War. The people that orchestrated the Biafran War are still alive. And they've led Nigeria. General Gowon is alive. General Obasanjo is alive. General Buhari is alive. Everybody in that war, many of the strategic people are alive. And they've led Nigeria again and again. And they're watching this happen. This is the Biafra War again, secretly. But all the killings that have been going on in the metropolitan areas of Igbo land, they stick it to IPOB. They stick it to MSEN. They stick it to ESN. They stick it to all the Nnamdi Kanu groups. And they feel that we don't know what's going on. People who know what's going on, they're not going to talk. The media is the wrong person to even go meet. The Nigerian...
Yes. She said that they buy people, all those people kept in strategic places to buy the Igbos. Strategically, they will hang those killing on the neck of IPOB and say that it is Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu. Hello, Sonny. Thank you for joining. Yes. One said, hear or know what they are doing with your life after all. There will be no one to tell the world about you. Advocate for your right. This is Nigeria government plan for you and your generation. Yes. Biafran should hear this, that the people who started Biafran war, Obasanjo is one of them. He's still alive. Buhari is one of them. She said that Buhari is alive. And Gowon is still alive. Do you people remember when Gowon went to Aso Rock to encourage Tinubu not to stop fighting for Nigeria to be? That is open encouragement of keeping Biafrans. And when those people Ohaneze. There's a video I showed earlier on, but people said that they were not hearing the voice. I removed it. The guy said that Ohaneze ndị Igbo, when Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was brought back, they said that it's good that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been brought back, that they should keep him incarcerated so that insecurity in Southeast will stop. So they are directly or indirectly accusing Mazi of being a terrorist, terrorizing Southeast. How can you be there in the zoo and you don't study the people that you are working with? That now these Sahel people from Sahel region called Fulani, that Fulanis are warriors. That's why Arab people threw them away. Go to Somalia today, they are always fighting. They are refugees all over the world. No peace, no settlement. That is what Fulani is to Nigeria. And our elders are dancing to their tune. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you for that remark. God will keep all of us. We need each other. It is part of that brainwash that our people don't know that we need each other. Tell me, who is bigger than God? Who is greater than our God? It is there in Psalm 31. Or I think Psalm 32. Who is greater than our God that created many of us? We need each other. If God created like 5,000 human beings, you will know that he doesn't want anybody to help each other. You can help yourself. But we are millions because he wants each other to be useful to another. We have to assist each other. We have to work for each other's benefit. If you see the potential in somebody, you have to nurture and support that person. Our PM was only born in 1985. But the problem of the zoo started since Osman Danfodio set his foot in the soil of that land till today. His offsprings, because the Fulani man does not forget what his fathers want. We are one, and they are breaking us with state from state. That is not the problem. The nitty-gritty is that these people have agenda that is now made open. Then Nwabeke Choloye, and they saw those weak links as the easy access to whatever we have. That is it. There is a book that I read one time which said that any state or country that have oil is in trouble with the Western world. They will come and divide you people. As Onyendu said, that you cannot eat elephant whole. All you have to do is to pieces it. That's what they did to us. They will tell you, oh, this one, you are south, coastal region. You are is that our language? It's not our language. They call Ghana Gold Coast because that's where they go to steal gold. But Ghanaian people say, no, this is our name. The same thing with Burkina Faso. You know what they are called before? They said, no, our name is Burkina Faso. So we are not Nigerians. We are Biafrans. And that is what we are fighting to maintain. Unfortunately for them, they cannot go to tell UN, oh, remove Montevideo Convention or all those international laws that gave people right to have government in exile. This government in exile that we want to restore on the 2nd was created by Ojukwu because law allows you internationally. Like I said earlier, France got their independence from abroad when Charles de Gaulle was in UK. So we are not the first. But so many people in the zoo will tell you, oh, the online state, because they don't read, because they don't know about international way of doing things, because the Fulani does not want people to read history in schools and know what their rights are. That's why our people are easily brainwashed. So my brother said Buhari is not alive. NG, this generation of Biafrans are not the type to toy with. We are determined to end this humiliation, and it doesn't matter who is on our way. Exactly. Mile also said, name those that we call elders are the worst thing that has ever happened to us, because fear of death, they can't talk the truth. Yeah, they are afraid. They are afraid. They are so fearful. Let me play for you a video of a man enumerating 10 things that our PM did. Let's hear from him. My people, they will not. This time around, they cannot wipe away that international law that on 2nd of December, we are going to Finland to go and talk about it.
You must know about the Biafran Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want you to pay attention carefully from number 1 to 10. Top 10 secrets you must know about Simon Ekpa. You know, since yesterday, the news have been flying that he has been arrested, detained, and sent to the highest court in the world, and so many things have been flying since yesterday online.
1. He was in the military of Finland. He is therefore a Finland-trained military officer who is said to be combat ready based on his training over the years as a military officer in the Finnish military. Number 2, he is a lawyer, and from my investigation, he is studying for his PhD in law right now, but he is a practicing lawyer in Finland, which many Nigerians who live in Finland has confirmed that he is a practicing lawyer in Finland. He understands the rudimentaries of the legal practices and the laws of Finland, which might also help him in his present case he has been tried or whatever following his arrest. So he is in a good position to provide legal services for himself, and he knows where to go to get legal service. Number 3, he is married to a Finnish woman. His wife is Finnish. His wife is Finnish. His children are also Finnish. So he's married to a Finland woman. Number 4, he is also a citizen of Finland. He enjoys all the rights and privileges that other Finnish citizens enjoy. Number 5, Finnish excellently. I was made to understand. He doesn't only speak it, he writes it excellently too. So he is very brilliant in the Finnish language, both as a speaker and as a writer. Number 6, he has lived in Finland for over 20 years. He has lived in Finland for over 20 years. Number 7, he is an elected councillor, equivalent of a local government vice chairman in Nigeria. For example, here in Abuja, he's an equivalent of vice chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council. So he is a government official in Finland. He is a recognized government official in Finland. That was why, if you go to his bio on Wikipedia, everywhere, you see that his address as a Finnish politician. Number 8, most of the lawyers in the judiciary of Finland, he has a lot of friends because he has practiced law in Finland for a long time, and he has a lot of people who are his classmates. That's what some Nigerians who are living in Finland also confirmed. So he is a government person. He's seen as a government official, and he understands the judicial system in Finland effectively. And a lot of people who are judges and what have you, they are his classmates. And also, because he's a Finnish citizen and has a wife who is Finnish, I was also made to understand that if the wife and the children go to the Finnish parliament, they can make a case for him. Number 9, he is an indigene of Ebonyi State. He is an indigene of Ebonyi State in southeast Nigeria. While number 10 is that Simon Ekpa is social media savvy. He knows how to use the social media effectively, and he has used it effectively to do his campaign. These are some of the top information that could be of use to anybody who is inquisitive, who is asking questions. Who is this Simon Ekpa that is trending following his arrest by the Finnish government over alleged terrorism, incitement, or whatever? That's about him. And before now, many people have also heard about him, seeing him on social media. Okay, the new face better. There are many people who don't know who he is. That is true. You have heard about somebody, but you don't know much about him. You only see him on social media talk about his agitation for Biafra, and you know he is the one that they describe as the prime minister of Biafra government in exile, and he has been very vocal about his agitation for Biafra. And since the tail lead of the indigenous people of Biafra had been in detention, he had been the one that people had been the one saying some of the things that Nnamdi Kanu used to say before. Of course, there are certain divergence. You have had the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu say that Nnamdi Kanu does not want to sit at home anymore. It is been alleged that Ekpa still supports sit at home and all that. These are some of the things you have to know about it. But we know that as his case develops, we'll have to talk more about himself and about the issues or any allegation that will come up. Thank you for watching this video.
Yes, my people, I hope that you people were listening attentively to all the points raised by this video about our Prime Minister, because most of the time people will be asking, who is Simon? Where is he from? What does he do? He is what is it called? He is a terrorist. He's this, he's that. You know, my people, there is no how you can beat a child and you will ask that child not to cry. You know, let me look for this very video and put it on before we continue.
Omo, the video you are watching here, this video that you are watching.
Yes, my people, let me talk a little bit more or add something to what this man have said. 10 things that he wants Nigerians to know, because he said he's in Abuja. 10 things he wants people to know about our PM. He ended up about how our PM is very good at using social media. I will add a few more. The 11th one for me is that our PM is an activist, human rights activist, and an agitator, trying to defend his people from being persecuted by all these people you see here, Fulani terrorists. You will see it, because maybe some of you did not attend my program yesterday to see, how this video, and that Nigeria accusing our PM of being a terrorist, that they are the ones. This goes to show me about the proverb that said that when somebody is accusing you constantly of something, look deeply into that person. It may turn out to be that that person is the one doing that thing he's accusing you of. There is no how Nigeria, they pressurized Dave Umahi, Willie Obiano, Hope Uzodinma, Ugwuanyi, and what's the name of this Abia word? Anyway, the governor of Abia State during the time of David Umahi. His name is all right. They were the ones that proscribed IPOB. That is the Fulani method of fighting their enemies. Uno manandi Fulani fada badimpa fana adikoke. All these soldiers, if you look at them, they are very tiny people. They are tiny. When you see our Fudimpa, like this, or now these people, they like to use other people, possibly your family members or your friends or your associates, to fight you. So they will do it in such a way that people will say, hey, you people cannot live together. Hey, you don't love each other. Let Buhari, when he was interviewed on Al Jazeera in 2017, he said, let them go and organize themselves. Because they know how to split you. This one will agree, the other one will disagree, based on the oil money from your father's backyard that they are giving you. Yes, NG said international relations, which what Simon Ekpa and Biafra have proved that Biafra is a defined territory, which means people living there has a government and the capacity to conduct international relations. Yes. So my people, the man talking about our PM talked about our PM, but he also omitted something. Simon Ekpa is also that man that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us to go and listen to. Onyendu said that he is doing a fantastic job, that he is bringing a new dimension to this awareness that we are making. Onyendu has a group of people working with him. Did he tell us to go and listen to them? Onyendu was with them before he started asking for 100 men. That is the thing. So this list goes on and on, that our PM is a military man trained in Finland, that he is a lawyer currently studying international law for his PhD, that he is married to a Finnish woman, his wife a doctor, that his wife can go to court and ask that he should not be deported, that he is a citizen, that he is also speaks Finnish very well and writes it, that he's a Finnish politician. Oh, do they know about this? Do they know this? But how many times has an Igbo man who is in Nigeria ever come here to tell us the background of Shetima and Gumi? Gumi is a terrorist. Gumi and Pantami and Garoba, they are in Saudi Arabia and they were deported. So many lists of these Fulani terrorists deported in Saudi Arabia. Has our people, has any one of them ever taken time to look at their biography, to come and tell you that Shetima, Kashim Shetima is this? A terrorist man that created terrorist group, and he is the vice president of a country. I have never heard all this in Zama people calling our PM Ekperima, telling us about Gumi, who is rearing terrorists in Nigeria. I've never heard anybody telling us Pantami, about Pantami, who is also a terrorist deported from Saudi Arabia. Because that is the way their mentality is. They have been structured to fight themselves so that we will never have settlement. It's a lie. On December 2nd, we are going to declare Biafra, the restoration, and we will be called a nation. And the international community will know us as a nation, because the international rule of law allows you to hold your government in exile. We are not doing anything wrong. Our PM has systematically set up a very powerful nation, and nothing can stop it, because Nigeria cannot go and bribe anyone to wipe away that rule of law. Yes. But listen to this video for those of you who did not hear it or watch it yesterday.
It's a video of bandits celebrating their Eid. Salah. They released this video. Release this video of them celebrating their Eid in Zamfara State. This is Zamfara State. Nigeria is a cruise. Now, pay attention, because this is where the news gets. This place, this community is a Muhaye community. It is just 30 minutes or 40 minutes away from Gusau, where you have the NAF base, the military base, the police base, and the DSS. All these bases, you have them in Gusau, just 30 or 40 minutes away from where this video was released. Nigeria is a cruise. We are a cruise, gradually becoming a bandit nation. Check the audacity for me alone. The audacity for them to release this video tells you a lot, that there's nothing will happen. The audacity alone is a slap to this government. It's a slap to us as a nation.
It's not a slap, because they used them yesterday. It's their tool. These are their tools. Then in Southeast, they have another tool, the Ohanese and the governors. I've never seen people, I've never seen people like Southeast elders and Southeast governors. that somebody will come and be taking your oil and be giving you the money in a brown envelope, and you will be bowing down, kneeling for them. The caliphate, Sokoto Caliphate, he has 21 oil well. And there's no one on a creek and a Asari Dokubo. We'll not say anything about it. Yes, Jude, Biafra or nothing. That's what we are talking about. Some people in the zoo, like other tribes, they will say, you know, they are very hypocritical. Hypocrites. That's what our neighbors are. All of them, some of them, Edo, from wherever, they are all abroad, running away from Nigeria. But they will come and be abusing Biafrans. Why do we want to leave Nigeria? But they are not in Nigeria. Yes, all hail Biafra. Thank you so much. You know, they will be cursing us. You Igbos, why do you want to leave Nigeria? But they're all overseas. Why are they running? They call it Japa in Yoruba language, to run away. They are all abroad. But thank you, Ugo, Michael. I'm good. Yes. Yes. One love, we move. Yes, my brother. We are on our way. Don't worry. It's just today is 7th day to our countdown. Abanisa. Munwaga very soon. Munwaga very soon. Oh, well, nothing mega. Nothing mega. Okay, for this time around. Oh, you remember what that Biafra lobbyist, the American, Elias said that our PM took these people unawares. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Angel. Thank you. Hey, it will shock the world. It will shock the world. Because PMI all Jelibutike Pentecost. Ebo no now on a breed well. Nothing mega. PM is coming back. That time, Ndi Lai or Dekwafaka or Diogefa Bunata Amazin Namdekano, all those people, including Okorocha, Joe Ibokwe, they are now asking government to release Onyendu. Whereas when they brought Onyendu back, they were kneeling down thanking God that their problem is, how can elderly people like that not know where their problem is coming from? And all these young men that are trying to protect you, you are vilifying them, castigating them, brainwashing the ones at home. Eh? So, my people, these are our neighbors that kept saying, oh, you Biafrans, why do you want to leave Nigeria? But they're all overseas. Why are they running away from Nigeria? If Nigeria is good, will they be abroad with all the cold? This is it, my people. This is it. These are the terrorists that came yesterday in Enugu and killed 5 people. Sahara Reporter has it that Enugu boundary with Benue, that these people came. They thought that our bandits, what is it called? I beg your pardon. Our BLA, that they are also being questioned. Our bandits, you know, how can these people look? These are terrorists praying behind the office of the Air Force headquarters in Abuja, office of the military soldiers in Abuja, office of the police, office of the DSS. This is where these people are praying. Nobody is worrying them, and they are the terrorists. Look at them.
It's a slap to Nigeria as a nation that bandits will release video without even considering, oh, we're going to be tracked, we can be tracked, we can be... No, they are not even checking about that one. Because they know that nobody is going to come after them.
Nobody is going after them because they are using them.
Just imagine.
Fulani is always looking for somebody to use.
If I think if the North is ready to end, banditry will end.
Yes.
That's the truth. If the North is ready to end banditry, just almost a full community. This is just one. Like, what is the difference between this one and just this is just one community?
Oh, this is it. So, my people, you have all heard it. Yes. Aga said, oh, you are just realizing it. The time I realized was that time that Onyendu said it. Time Onyendu said it, I agreed with him. That was one of the first things I heard from Onyendu when he was calling the zoo, and I was thinking, what is zoo that he is referring to? Until he kept saying that Nigeria is a zoo nation. And I agree with him. Look at, these people are from other parts of Africa. Look at their motorcycle. They went and brought them and promised them that nobody will come after them. Okay, if they are all in the same state with them, what is the difficulty in finding these people? Yes, a man that is tracking room. You know, I don't know. What we are all saying now is that, my fellow Biafrans, remember that this fight we are going on, and it requires funding. Today is our fundraising. Do not fail to come and put, even if it is £1 or $1. It will go a long way to help what we are doing. We are not terrorists. These are the terrorists here. And Nigeria government, they know where they are. Because they sponsor them, they will never go. They will never go after them. I will continue to play the voice of Danjuma. All of them are there. They are the ones that came during the war to fight us. But they are all crying now. Yakubu Gowon is crying because his people are being fired on daily basis.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them.
The military facilitate, government facilitate their movement, and they cover them. You heard it now from the other video. We will continue to play this video for the world to see and know the level of terrorism that goes on in Nigeria. Hello, Ferdinand. Thank you. Yes, PM said, Ferdinand Obele, your comment, let me read it out for Biafrans. Thank you for commenting. He says, PM Simon Ekpa has said it, that we can't fold our hands and watch Nigeria security agencies to buy all of us. We will defend ourselves at all costs. Come rain, come shine. Exactly. That's what T.Y. Danjuma is saying. You see Danjuma, Yakubu Gowon, they are from Plateau State. This one is Taraba. Gowon is from Pangshin in Plateau State. Babangida is from, is it Ilorin or Kwara State? And Obasanjo is an Oduduwa man. And all of them fought Biafrans. And they're all alive. They are the ones teaching Fulanese what they are doing today to keep Biafrans where they are milking our oil with the law and their memo not to allow a Biafran man to be the president of that country. We are not interested, but we must go. So we Biafrans, we must do everything together, everything possible. Sacrifice, $5, $10, donate. Today, this evening, we have our, what is it called? Fundraising. We have our fundraising. Attend to that fundraising 7 p.m. Biafra time. Please, my people, we need it. Because these people, they are using our oil money, billions of dollars. Forget about every other thing. Nothing will happen to our PM. He is safe and sound. Finland people are very civilized people. Finland people fought Russia, so they know what freedom is. Finland have seen, our PM have lived in Finland for over 20 years. He went there when he was young, 21 or so. Our PM is in his 30s now. Somebody born in 1985. He's a very young man. But look at, he went to Finland, became their military, became a politician. He's in the same political party with this current president of Finland. He married a Finnish lady, had 2 kids with her. He speaks Finnish very well. He's a politician in Finland. Everything. And he's a lawyer. He studied there. And he's studying now to be a PhD in international law. So our PM, Karilo Kwokote, let me play this voice again. You will see that this Taraba man who fought Biafrans is now crying, just like Yakubu Gowon.
All of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die
one by one. Yes, this is it, my people. What we, the media teams, are here to do is simple. To remind Biafrans that PM is safe and sound. Our PM can never, never be brought to Nigeria. That is 2. 3, Biafra is going to declare the restoration on 2nd of December 2024, after which we will become a nation of our own. Do not waver. Do not shake. We have left Nigeria for good. You know, Nigerians, even the educated ones in the group of Ohanese and the governors, they fail to realize that Nandia, because their children and their wives are all abroad. They have agenda, open one. They are buying our people, and governors are not doing anything. Irrespective of the fact that the governors have their legal rights as the head of every state that they govern, to tell any military that they don't want them in their states. But they don't exercise that right because they are scared. Then they are buying innocent civilians. And after that, they will tell you that it is a Simon Ekpa, that it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Shame on our elders. Yes, Aga said, my PM said that he will keep Nigeria social media busy. What is happening now? They will explain and get tired. No evidence. Yes, my brother. Musa is another stooge. Musa is Christopher, a Christian. We're not serving our. Yes, Daddy J, we are unstoppable. And my brother Obele said, the voice note of T.Y. Danjuma regards self-defense can be forwarded to our PM to use as an evidence against Nigeria. No, he has more than this. He has more than this. Did you see the video? Obele, did you see the video of those terrorists that I showed now? Because Finland government said that they will investigate this terrorism accusation on our PM for 2 weeks. So they just might be listening to my program and many other programs going on. This I showed you, didn't you see it? The group of terrorists behind military barracks and the Air Force barracks and police barracks and DSS in Abuja. Didn't you see it? So, PM Kalilokwo Kote, it was for our PM. This one is nothing. I'm telling you, he is loaded. He said it before, that if you call him on international court, that he will come with his bullet points. So what do you think he will not show? Of course, he has exposed Nigeria. This is a trap that our PM set for Nigeria, and they have fallen into it. They have fallen into it. Ndi na chizu famwelobolo. Oh, you saw it. Yes, Ken Simeon, we move. Yes. Oh, so we need more social media platforms, or at least only 100. Let everybody know father watch. They said that they are going to investigate Kamalo Ndibu terrorist. Yes, Odogunwoke, yes, Chidi. Chidi say, I trust Simon Ekpa. He's Odogunwoke. Exactly. He's doing his PhD currently on international law. Like I said earlier on, I'm repeating it. This, our American lobbyist, Elias, said that our PM outsmarted Nigeria by having embassy all over the world. Our liaison offices, there is no country, even New Zealand, every country in this world, we have liaison office there. And our ID card, national ID card, is like a passport, like what they have in Europe. Only South Africa is an African nation that have that kind of ID. PM has done everything using his knowledge as a lawyer and an international law lawyer, doing his PhD on international law. So we are fully prepared. This time around, Biafra, Biago. So we, the social media, we are here to tell you people, Onya tuzinegu, no shaking. We are good to go. Yes, Simeon, we are fully prepared for the coming Biafra nation. I gbalo Nigeria, that is agbalo fa gogo. 10-0, or if I gbalo fa 10-0. PM bodogwu nwoke oburokwa no be small one. So my people, that is it. That is it. We are covered. Time around, I they covered. All these elderly people now, like this Danjuma crying that if you don't defend yourself, you will die one by one. They fought for Fulani 1967 to 1970. Did they know that their own people will suffer it?
Today I denounce Nigeria, and everything I am going to be doing, and like I have done in the past, we continue to do, will be for the best interest of the restoration of Biafra and for the Biafra people. I have no contact. I cut every ties with Nigeria. I cannot be part of a terrorist country. I cannot be part of a country that sponsors their own people. I cannot be part and proud to call myself Nigeria or even have anything associated with Nigeria. So the fight between the Biafra people and Nigeria from today is the restoration and the total liberation of Biafra people from Nigeria.
Yes, Chidi, you are very correct. And they are carrying his name now. When you kick a toad, you are lifting him up. PM Adigo as popular as anything now, at least in the whole Nigeria. Just like they did to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the two differences there is that our PM is still one name on no shaking. Onya tukwa n'egwu. Ụmụ Biafra una larụ n'ụla. Onya tuzi n'egwu. Nothing is happening. We are getting Biafra this time. All because now our PM na-eme international law ka o ji wee malụ na ya ga-use this method wee nwetela anyị Biafra. Though it was set up by Ojukwu, but anyị nwetekwanu Biafra. I still praise my supreme leader Ojukwu. He tried. At least all ya me. Na onye ọbụla na-atụ ndị be anyị egwu today. Yes, Favor Michael, thank you so much. Thank you, people, all people. Your presence here gives me a lot of joy and the strength to keep carrying on. Thank you so much. I do appreciate all of you. We Biafrans, we are tigers and tigresses. The tiger though lives in the bush, but tiger doesn't eat grass. That is us. We take the lead and others follow. Ndị niile si na fa na-eme agitation na Nigeria, fa dịkwanụ serious. Enyefa political position. Fa na-azụ azụ. Fa na-azụ. Anyị nwa kwuchi, anyị kwechisiere ike, anyị achọrọ Nigeria. Even ndị ọcha na-edufa aka n'ike, fa mebi ife fa na-eme. That piece of international law, they cannot delete it. They cannot repeal it. Thank you, Abuchi. Thank you so much. Good evening. Yes, we stand with our PM. Our PM is not a terrorist. He is not. Our PM is fighting for the freedom of his people. Yes, he is fighting for the freedom of his people. So, my people, I'm going to leave you here. We have done so well today. Tomorrow, I will come and discuss it with you. Remain strong, my people. Power to Biafrans. We cannot back down, not at this level. We have crossed the Rubicon. Our declaration on 2nd of December is sacrosanct, and nothing will stop it. Nobody will stop it. Okwafanwa bụ international community made that law. We are taking advantage of it. So, my people, we are good to go. Thank you all so much for joining me. Remember to take advantage of IOU. IOU is one of our means of raising funds. If you lend Biafrans 5,000 a gemma, which is like $5,000, you will be given 100% back, which is another 5,000, and it will become 10,000. If you donate to Biafrans 10,000 using IOU process, you will be given 20,000 when Biafra is going to give it back to you. So, my people, there is also donation fundraising this evening by time. Try and join. I love you all. I appreciate you all. We are not violent people. We are not haters. We love life. We are educated. We love to develop. We are hardworking people. Therefore, we have to move miles away from the terrorist group. All hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Ụmụnne m lotakwa n'ifokoko ndị mpụ during the war. Ọ sị na onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. Yes, my people, the land investment. Yes, thank you so much, NG. Thank you. You are wonderful. You know that Biafra has 40 United States of Biafra, and our capital is EBUBE. EBUBE is in, where is it again? EBUBE is in Okigwe State. You know, we no longer have Imo State when Biafra comes. Imo State now has Owerri State, Olu State, and Okigwe State. So, Okigwe State is EBUBE. EBUBE City, where the Biafra capital is going to be. So, our Biafra government in exile, I'm telling you, our PM has done a great job. There are houses there that they built. The 5-bedroom house with garage and everything, well built. They are selling it for $100,000. And 3 bedrooms, $1,000. And 2 bedrooms, around $15,000 to $10,000. And 1 bedroom studio is all built, beautifully made. Let me see if I can trace it and show you people. Let me see. So somebody called even from America and Libya and told me to send them the link that they want to buy. Because those of you who are buying houses you are buying houses from what is it called? Lagos. They have demolished all your houses. you know, they demolished your houses, and Wike in Abuja as the minister of whatever he is. Yes, my people, these are the houses. I don't want to, I don't want this to play, because last time they said is, look at the house, all there, very beautifully made in EBUBE. Ndị zoo famakwanụ nke a. They don't know na anyị nwere ife dị etu a. So all these houses are for sale. So when you want to buy a house, don't buy in Kaduna or Kano or Jos anymore, or Abuja. Come and buy from here. They are well made, and it is for our people. EBUBE is in heart of Biafra land. And if you buy it, if you leave this world any year or any time, your children will inherit it, and it will still be in Biafra land. So my people, the IOU, these EBUBE mansions and fundraising, everything is going on. We want Biafra, and we need to sponsor everything that will help us get Biafra. So my people, take advantage of it and stop buying from all these wicked neighbors around us that will demolish your house tomorrow. Nobody will ever demolish your house when you buy it in Biafra land. Thank you so much, NG. Marita said, hashtag, our PM Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist. Yes, let the world journalists hear it. Our PM is not a terrorist. He is a liberator. He is a freedom fighter. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, gave him the mantle to lead us. He said we should go and listen to him, that he is bringing a new dimension. All these Nzama people attacking our PM. I don't know whether they listen to Onyendu at all. Onyendu is a prophet. When Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says anything, it comes to pass. And that is what our PM is doing. Do you people believe that our PM is not on any salary? All of us in the media, all the cabinet, 47 cabinet ministers, nobody is paying them a dime. Rather, they are putting their own money. Our finance minister is always contributing $5,000. That is how he is. Our COS always contributing $1,000, $2,000. There's another lady in the US. She donated $2,000 last week. So, my people, we are not looking for money. We are looking for freedom. But the money we are looking for now is to help us to enter Biafra. Please, my people, let us make this sacrifice. Hello, my wonderful sister. Good evening. Yes, Chi, the neighbor, said, did he was invited, he was not arrested. You see, Nigerians, they don't know how to make broadcast. They don't even read. They don't know anything about legal processes. Some of them know, but they pretend. There are differences between inviting someone for interrogation and arrest. When they arrest you, you have no freedom or liberty. Onye isi anyị anọbi ewu ka m gwazie unu ọgwụcha na ọma etweet or meme anything. So or they are arrested. There are two big differences between arrest when you have committed a crime. Invitation is for him to answer that he is not a terrorist, that Nigeria is accusing them. So the people will do the needful to invite him so that Kandi Owagalisi Nafana have a terrorist. But everybody knows that our PM is not a terrorist. Yeah, he is not a terrorist. They say let them investigate and know whether what Nigeria is claiming against him is correct. But they will find out that no, that Nigeria that are the terrorist group. So our PM are in good shape. Nothing mega. Our PM ejiri at all. Ejiro PM not at all. Nigeria. So my brother, your question is okay, but our PM onwere onye jie ọnọlụ onwe but ọbụrụ n'ife a na-abịa akọ.
Today I denounce Nigeria.
Hello, MO. Good evening. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hashtag Biafra Exodus, mass exodus. Yes, on the 2nd of December, Kpọtụọ. Ịma na ndị izu enwere uche. Kafama nke afama nke ọzọ. That our PM is using international law. Chidi. Just delunuju no nwere ife na-eme our PM. Onwero. Onye na-achị obodo anwa bụkwa ezigbo ọyị ya. Nigerians are waiting. Oh, they are bringing him back. But PM prophesied this, that Nigeria media, social media will write about him in 2 weeks' time. And in any anum, when you kick a toad, you are lifting it up. So we have a lot of professors, professionals as our ministers. They know what to do. And on 2nd, when we are all there, uno gana know that odia. Nigeria gana know there. Yes. Yes, Ogu. Enya Ogu. They know Nigeria is a terrorist. Of course they know, but allow them to do their own job. Yes. We are allowing them. Let them do their own thing. Let them investigate. You will hear the result very soon. So I'm leaving my people. I have been here for going to 3 hours now. 2 hours, 33 minutes. We have to call it a day. Remember, our fundraising is 7 p.m. today. Thank you, my wonderful Biafrans, for joining. All will continue to hail Biafra. Now that the news is carrying our name everywhere, are you not seeing it? Is it not the handwork of God? Nigeria is always shooting themselves on the foot. This trap is what our PM laid for Nigeria, and they have fallen into it. Our PM gagba photo in the international world. Obago Nigeria auto. Thank you. Thank you so much, Peter. I will love you all and leave you. If you want to hear the video, remember to click the like button. Remember to subscribe to Betty4 TV. I will see you people again tomorrow. All hail Biafra. Bye-bye from here. Remember, our PM is fine. And the 2nd of December is going to be declared. Then the bomb will start